What's going on, Bourbon World, Bourbon Family, Bourbon Crew? I like that. Hey everyone, we're back at it again. This is for the Halloween edition. It's Halloween. Oh my gosh, I think tonight we're going to be giving out some candy to the little ones. My daughter is at the age now, she's a teenager, so it's not cool to go trick-or-treating anymore. So we're all just going to sit back, give out some candy for trick-or-treaters. Hey, some mom and dads stop by and they're bourbon lovers. I'm even going to give them a little pour of bourbon. That's how we rock and roll in the Judge house. All right, so before we get started, one quick thing. So myself and Mrs. Judge are headed out to Louisville, Kentucky. We're going to go, obviously, do the distilleries. And I've been there, obviously, numerous times. But we're going to do the distilleries, have some fun. First time bringing Mrs. Judge, so I gotta impress her, right? But I do want to ask for a favor, if you guys don't mind. You can drop me either a comment in obviously in this video. You can hit me up on Instagram, or even email me at thebourbonjudge@yahoo.com, or thebourbonjudge@yahoo.com, I should say. But let me know, what are your top liquor stores in and around Louisville? And again, I get it if you don't want to put it in the comment section, but please do email me. Just, while I'm out there, I gotta hunt bourbon, right? I mean, even though I'm hanging out with Mrs. Judge, we're gonna do some distillery tours and go out for dinner, I have to hunt for some bourbon. So I appreciate any heads up that you give me. All right. So today, what are we gonna dive into? Woo! As you can tell, we're gonna do a battle of Ryes. A battle of the Ryes. All right, so we have 4 really good Ryes. I mean, these are all actually solid Ryes. But let me just kind of give, because I've actually reviewed these all before, I would give the Cliff Notes version of all of these. Just super high level, price, proof, distillery name, and kind of go from there. Again, this is a blind battle, so Mrs. Judge has already poured these, but I'm just going to go in order just in terms of the bottles. So, Sagamore Spirits. Sagamore, based in Baltimore, Maryland. They actually only make Ryes. Their stuff, actually, I will say, going back from when they first started, was primarily actually all produced by MGP. However, they are actually at the point now where everything that they're making going forward is they're distilling and aging only their own stuff. So in the next year here, you will actually only see their rye whiskey made by them. So it'll take some while, but they still are making their stuff, the stuff that's still in the bottles is actually still coming from MGP, but they are making and distilling and aging their own stuff. They actually just put out what's called, I think it's called Penny's Test, which is basically like their first effort of what they're actually bottling from their own distillation, which is cool. So Sagamore Spirits, most of their stuff, I love their stuff, right? I know they're not a super huge distillery, but they are growing. You can get most of their different Ryes anywhere from about $55 to $65, maybe even $70. This here is actually a single barrel, but it was $60. Comes in at 110 proof. You can find them also on Total Wine, so go online to Total Wine. If you can get bourbon or rye, in this case rye, shipped to you, you can definitely find it at Total Wine. Again, a $60 bottle, 110 proof, and I'm telling you, I am a huge fan of Sagamore Spirits. Not just because it's right down the road for me. I love their ryes. I love them. I mean, here's another one. All right, what else we have? Oh man, how can you even say a good rye without, especially a budget-friendly rye, without saying Pikesville? Pikesville Rye, coming in also at 110 proof, only a $50 bottle. I mean, affordable, easily findable. You can find it at I should say every liquor store, but after going to a few liquor stores, you can typically find Pikesville Rye. Again, a great product, always aged at least 6 years. Comes out from Heaven Hill, so you just can't go wrong with a Pikesville Rye. Next, but not last, we have Knob Creek. Now, Knob Creek makes a bunch of different ryes and bourbons, but this rye in particular happens to be a single barrel, but you can find a standard Knob Creek rye as well. This one comes in at 115 proof, my single barrel, 115 proof. Again, I think I got this one for like 50 or maybe $55. Very affordable. You can find Knob Creek ryes, all over. A lot of liquor stores, as long as you do some hunting, you can also find here and there some single barrels, because they have a huge single barrel program. So Knob Creek Rye, Kentucky, a Kentucky distillery, cannot go wrong. We have 3 budget-friendly ryes up against, and I think I said this one, yeah, the proof is 115, up against the big dog, Old Carter. This is batch 9 for the rye, coming in at 116.4 proof. So batch 9, 116.4. This is the expensive one. So the MSRP, this is about a $200 bottle. So the question is, in a blind battle, how does Ode Carter, a $200 bottle of this rye whiskey, compare to these 3 budget-friendly ryes? I don't know. Let's get to it. All right. I have, you guys know it, on the front we have these little tags from Agent. Thanks again for the guys from Agent. And I have the glasses. Put the glasses in order. So I got A, B, C, D. I just don't know which bottle is A, B, C, D as of yet because, again, Mrs. Judge poured them for me. Woo! This is going to be fun. All right, I'm going to start with my right, your left. Before we do so, real quick, 3 easy favors. Guys, do me a couple favors. Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, drop me a comment. I tell you, my best thing I always say is honestly going back and forth with comments, as well as even people that reach out on Instagram. We chat a lot as well. Different people like Steve Smith and a lot of different people reach out, Blake and others as well. I love going back and forth. So please always reach out, drop me a comment as well. And last but not least, please make sure you also hit the subscribe button as well. All right, let's go ahead and rock and roll with this glass. Glass A. All right. This smells like a whole lot of just good loving right here. This smells dynamite. Damn. Oh man. Oh man, this is like a traditional rye. Very bitey, very grassy, very peppery in the nose. A little bit of honey mixed in there. Oh goodness gracious. See, the funny part is that I love all 4 of these in their own respective ways, and they're all different too at the same time. But I love all 4. So it's going to be very interesting to see which one comes in 4th versus 3rd versus obviously 1st and 2nd. So they're all great and they're all buys. It's just which one is the best. All right, for Glass A, this is a very deep traditional rye. Yeah, everything very peppery, very like grain straw. Notes of like almost like you have a little bit of which is interesting, like pepper mixed with like some honey. Very earthy in this one. All right, I'm done with dosing it. Damn, that is delicious. Everything from that nose transfers to the palate. Don't know what that is, but that's really, really good. Wow. All right. Like the song said, let me clear my throat. All right. That was good. That was really good. I like that because it had a nice long finish. Everything from the nose transferred to the palate. That was a very quintessential rye. Tons of like honey, but tons of pepper kind of folded in, and very earthy at the same time. Very like peppery, and I like that a lot. That was really good. All right, on to Glass B. I'm going to leave a little bit in each one, just in case I need to go back to one glass to see truly who is the winner between 2. If it comes down to that, you never know. And if not, hell, I'll just go back and finish it regardless. Why not? All right, so this one here is a little different. This one doesn't, on the nose, it doesn't scream like a traditional rye. Like, you know, with your traditional rye, it's very earthy, very peppery. You just get tons of like that, again, like the rye notes, but always mixed in with like the golden, like sometimes like a golden apples and honey. This one in the nose is slightly closer, in my opinion, to like a bourbon almost in a way. So I'm wondering if this is Pikesville. It might be, because it's more of like it's not a traditional straight rye. It's more of like this is probably the closest to a bourbon that you're going to get. So if you're crossing over from bourbon to rye, and you're trying out rye for the first time, this is a fantastic rye to try out if you truly love bourbon and you want to cross over to rye. This might be Pikesville, just based off of the nose. All right, let's see here. More traditional bourbon notes, more like caramel, brown sugar. Still got the rye in the background. You get the pepper, a little bit of honey, but way more traditional. Hold on. Houston, we got a problem here, but a good problem. I'm getting a little bit of like nuttiness from this as well. I don't know. My gut's telling me that it could be that, but it might be a little Knob Creek as well. I don't know. This is a tough one. All right. Cheers, everybody. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah. Damn. That's either Pikesville or Knob. Definitely. Hold on. Let me get a little bit more. That's really good. I like that a lot. It was solid. The nose transferred to the palate. It absolutely sips much more like a bourbon than it does a rye. But I enjoy that because it's a really good, almost like a hybrid rye in a way. But I like that a lot. Finish is long. Finish isn't like super memorable, but it's definitely long and solid and a good choice. Not bad, not bad. All right, I got the order up here. I got it going. That glass, the finish was, the first one, super long. All right. Woo! 2 down, 2 to go. Let's rock and roll. All right, let's get into this glass C. Got the little C there. Nice job, H&R. It does make this much easier, I'm telling you. Again, they have some great products. These guys made my life 1,000 times easier. Holy shit. I tried to say that. This is like, oh man. Oh wow. Wow. Oh man. This nose, oh gosh. You're taking honey, smidge of apples, some peppers. Gosh, there's almost like some licorice in here as well. Honey, apples, licorice, and a little bit of pepper in this glass. This, I'm sorry, in this nose rather. Well, the glass as well, but this is really damn good. Shit. Wow. The nose on this one by far blows these two away. Let's see if the palate does. Cheers. Oh man, that's a tough one. Wow, I gotta leave it a little bit because this is close with this and this. This one, this glass, very much traditional rye. The nose was fantastic. The finish was nice and long and steady, and everything from the nose transfers to the palate. This one had a lot more licorice in it though, as a whole. Gosh, I want to have a little bit more of this. I need another drop. Yeah, way more licorice. All right, I'm still good. I'm still good in the. I got it all in here. I'm so far. Well, you know, I'll hold off. I can't even say it. Hold on. I'll hold off. I'm gonna hold off. All right. All right. Woo! We're at the end of the road. The last of the Mohicans. Glass number 4, which is letter D, because I did go in order for these glasses. Again, not sure which is which, but I got the order already in my head, which is so far first, second, and third. So, be interesting where this glass comes to play. All right. By the way, look at that pour. Mrs. Judge gave me some nice sized pours. I appreciate it, Mrs. Judge. Thank you. She knows how much her husband loves his whiskey, so she's always looking out. All right, so this nose is nice. More elegant. All right, so this glass is by far, the nose is very elegant, somewhat closer to the second glass. The nose does not scream, hey, I'm a rye, very bold, I want to knock you out, right? And that's another reason I picked these 4 as well, because A, these 3 are very budget friendly. This one's a little bit more expensive, but they're all in the same like proof standpoint. 110, 110, 115, 116. So they're all right there. The nose on this one though, similar to this one here, not as traditional rye in the nose. It doesn't hit you with like tons of like pepper, tons of like even like licorice. It's slightly more in the nose, similar to like a bourbon, honestly. You get tons of like a little bit more, some more vanilla, some more honey, a little bit more caramel, and just a smidge of pepper. Wow, just a smidge. Hell, this actually, the nose is way more similar to a bourbon than even this glass. But I like that because I do love a good bourbon as well. All right, hey, I just wanted to say it again. I know I say this every week, but honestly, thank you all for all the love, support, all the comments, all the insight. Hey, as well as the feedback too, right? I'm not perfect, so I appreciate you guys and gals giving me feedback. Thank you for everything, and I mean that, right? Cheers, everybody. Oh, shit. Oh, that's good. Okay. That's really good. All right. So, this is interesting. This has to be Pikesville, and this, I think, was Knob Creek. I think. I'm not sure. This... Hold on, let me get a little bit more. I don't need to go back, because I'm good. All right. Definitely. This had a nice long finish. Wasn't extremely long. Didn't really... It brought it home, but it wasn't extremely long of a finish. But the nose transfers to the palate. This absolutely is way more like a bourbon than it does a rye. Way more. But remember, this is a blind battle of rye. So I'm going off of the rye category and quality. So... if I'm going to go in order, fourth, third, and then obviously I'm going to go to the first place, the gold, right? Because then obviously you'll know what the silver is. Fourth place. I'm giving it fourth place only because, to me, while I enjoy the hell out of it, to me it sipped way too much like a bourbon than it did a rye. And I mean, the nose was very nice. The palate was very nice. The finish was decent, but letter D, this glass here, by far, reminded me just way too much of a bourbon. And if I'm in the mood for a rye, I want a rye. I don't want a bourbon rye. I want a rye. All right, so letter D, so you guys can see that, letter D gets the fourth place. Again, I enjoyed the hell out of letter D. I'm going to guess letter D is Pikesville. I'm just going to grab this one just to make sure. I could be wrong. I don't know. Yes, it is. Letter D is Pikesville. So that was fourth. That was fourth place. But it's a damn good bottle. It really is. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I mean, this is a quality rye. Again, especially if you're looking to kind of switch over from a bourbon to a rye, this is a great transitional rye. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I thought it was a great pour, but just way too close to a bourbon, in my opinion, than it is a rye. So that letter D is definitely Pikesville. Fourth place is good to go. Coming in third place. So I thought the finish on this one was just a smidge too short for my liking. A smidge too short. It was bold. It was flavorful. I enjoyed it. But it just, again, comparing it to the other three, it just missed a little bit. So this glass is coming in the bronze place. So this is letter B. Let me get a little bit more because there's a little bit left in here. Might as well. Letter B. This glass. All right. I'm going to go with, let me just see. I don't know. It could be Sagamore. Nope. Knob Creek gets the bronze place. Woo, baby. All right. 4 entered. 2 are left. Which one brings it home? It's so close. I need to finish these last 2 just to make sure. All right. So, not coming in second or first because I want to finish these. Hold on one second. All right, let me go with this glass. What letter was this? This is C. Okay. Let me. There's a little bit left. I want to finish these 2. Okay. All right. Get a little bit more. a little bit here. Oh wow, that nose is so nice. Damn. Oh boy. We have letter A as the winner. Just in my opinion, it's a bit more well-rounded. It screams traditional rye. It just is, honestly, damn good. And I mean damn good for letter A. I love the finish on it. Oh, man. These are so close. I just said letter A, but now I'm like, oh. All right. I'm sticking with letter A. Letter A is the winner by far. I felt it was a bit more well-rounded. I love the finish. Although that was really nice too, though. It's very close. This is like very close. But I'm going to go with the letter A. Let's just see. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Letter A, the winner. First place, the gold medal goes to Sagamore Spirit. Hey, O. Carter is phenomenal, which is kind of funny, right? O. Carter gets the second place, so final ranking. I mean, they were so close, though, honestly. Sagamore got the gold. O. Carter got the silver place, got the second. The bronze goes to Knob Creek, and then fourth place is Pikesville. Hey, it just goes to show, as much as I love O. Carter, trust me, I love myself O. Carter. These two were neck and neck. I mean, this barely won out. But, however, it goes to show that not always price matters. 60, 200. Let's repeat that. 60, 200. Sagamore wins. O. Carter, you guys know I love you. I love O. Carter stuff, but I'm always going to keep it real. Blind battle, Sagamore won. Peace, cheers, salute. I appreciate everyone out there. Later.